Hello, it's Erin. I'm back. What's this? Are these new books I see? Is this a stack of brand new books that I just recently gotten? Yep, that's right. There's new books present, and you know what that means. It's time for another book haul. Most of these books are new releases that just came out. One is an ebook. I will be explaining that later. Most of these are pretty new. The only one that's probably old by me came out like a year or so ago. It's my first book haul where everything is basically new. They're new releases that came out between January and like last month. So all of them are new, and we're gonna have some fun with this book haul. So let's get started. These books are ones that just recently came out. Mainly all of them are new releases. The first book I have here is, I have the rest of the series. The first book I hauled for you was in my summer book haul, which was a couple years ago. And that was my first book haul I actually filmed for you guys, I think, one of them. And the other one I filmed, the other two books I also have that actually completed the series. I have the other two books that you saw in my other book haul, which was back in December. And I just recently got this book when I went to stay with my dad, because I went to Barnes & Noble and walked around, and I wanted to go to Barnes & Noble. If you check out my vlog, you can see the footage from that. I decided to go to Barnes & Noble and just have a little fun to go in the city because I wanted to, and I just drive my dad there because I'm a booktuber. I have to get books when you go into the city, and the Barnes & Noble is amazing. Anyway, this book is part of a series. You guys probably know the series. I'm very looking forward to reading it. I've not read it yet, but I will get to it eventually, hopefully soon. And that is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. This book is, like I said, this is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. It's about a warrior named Selena, and I didn't read the first book yet, and I have not read the series, so I don't know much about it. So I know that it's about an assassin, and I don't want to read the back, so I don't want to spoil myself for obvious reasons on the first book, but I'll eventually get to the series. I read a lot of booktubers love this book. I'm looking forward to it. Apparently there's a love triangle in it, and I love those things, and I'm so very excited about reading this because it looks very interesting. And can we talk about this cover? How like Selena looks so badass and amazing. Like every cover that Sarah J. Maas creates for these books are so amazing, and that's one of the reasons why books grab my attention when I want to read them, because of the covers. Not only the storylines are good, but the covers are amazing. And oh my god, Selena looks so badass. I'm not crazy on warrior books, but based on reading this and reading about Throne of Glass, I'm very looking forward to it, and I cannot wait to read it. The next book I have just came out a couple months ago. It's really good. I heard a lot of booktubers talk about it again, and I actually saw this in Christine's book haul, which made me want to get the book. And it looks really interesting, and it's a contemporary, and it looks very cute, and I can't wait to read it. And that is A Totally Awkward Love Story by Tom Allen and Lucy Ivzon. Sorry, I don't know how to say the name. But this is a very good book. I heard a lot of booktubers talk about it. This book is about these two people who want to lose their virginity, I believe, and this girl wants to lose it before she gets into college, and then she meets this guy, and they have a little bit of a relationship. It looks like a really cute love story, and it's a contemporary, and I love contemporaries. I love reading them. I don't read enough of them, but they look very good. Look at the cover. It's so pretty. I like the two fingers crossed thing, and it's so cute. I cannot wait to read this. It looks really cute. It was like a short read, so I could finish that in like maybe a week or so. I'm going to take my sweet time with this. But this looks like a very good book, and I cannot wait to start it. The next book I have is another contemporary. I've been meaning to go get it. I went into Barnes & Noble, I got it, and I saw it when I wanted to get another book, but I said the next time I come I'll get another one, because I really don't like to get two books at once. Like, buying books is expensive. I saw this book, I read the synopsis for it on Goodreads, and I said, oh, this book looks so good. And I just fell in love with it, and I love the premise of it, and it's really good, and I assume the book is going to be really good. And the author, I have a arc of his other book that I had gotten at BookCon when I first went, and I've not read it, but I want to read this book because it looks very interesting. And that is Never Always Sometimes by Adil El-Said. This book looks really good. This book is about these two friends enter high school, and they make a list of things that they would never do. Dye your hair a certain color. And one of the other things is don't date a best friend. And one of these friends falls for the other one. It's a boy and girl best friend, and the boy likes the girl, He dyes his hair orange to let her know that he does like her, and I love the fact of best friends falling in love. It's one of the premises I have in my book, and I love this premise. I love the synopsis on Goodreads. I cannot wait to read it. It looks so cute. It's like a little contemporary, and it looks like such a cute little book, and it's small. I should get it done in 3 weeks, or if I like it, longer. But it looks really good, and like I said, Adil said I have one of his arcs that I had gotten a book on. I forgot what book it was called, but I got an arc of it, but I never read it. I'm looking forward to reading this. The next book I have here is by a very talented author. I love her a lot. I love her books. She's very talented. I'm following her on social media. Her Snapchats are funny. I read her series. I just finished up the last book in her series not too long ago. I did book talk for it, and I love her writing. I'm familiar with it, and which makes me very excited to read her next series. This is going to be part of a duology, and that is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. This book looks really good. It's about time travel. It's about a scavenger hunt through time. And basically this girl's mom was taken, and she has to go through time looking up these clues, trying to find her. She comes across this guy. There's a romance that develops, and I'm very excited about that because I love Alexandra Bracken's writing. I know she's going to do a great job. I believe this is middle grade, and it's going to be a duology, which I'm very excited about. And it looks really, really good. I cannot wait to read it. The cover is beautiful. Can we talk about the bottle with the city? That's the New York City skyline. I'm very familiar with it because I've been in the city and I live in New York. And then the title is so pretty. The colors are beautiful. I cannot wait to read it. It looks so good. I'm going to breeze through this. I'll probably do a book talk for it, which I'm very excited about. And I'm very excited to read this. And it should be something new to read coming from Alexandra Bracken, but I have no doubts because I know this book's going to be good because Alexandra Bracken's a very talented writer, and I cannot wait to read this. The next book I have here is by two people. The first author is a fellow booktuber. I don't know her personally, but I watch her YouTube videos. She's very, very good. She's a great booktuber. She's one of my favorite booktubers. And the other is an author. She's following me on Twitter. I'm sort of friendly with her. I talked to her on Twitter a couple of times. She's really nice. She has another book series out at the moment, and these two teamed up and they made a book, and they're very good friends. And that is Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. This book looks really good. It's about, I've seen through Sasha's videos and the way she's explained it was, it's about like space pirates and there's romance. It's a fantasy novel. It looks really good. It grabbed my attention when she said space pirates and space, because space should be interesting. I never really read books in the space genre before, and it looks really good. I'm really excited to read it. The cover looks so pretty. It's only available in ebook right now because they're trying to get publishers to pick it up, and if you buy enough copies online, they might end up picking it up, and it might be in physical book. I was gonna wait to buy it in physical book form, but I said, you know what, why not? Just buy it on ebook. I know I'm going to like it, and then I will buy it in regular form as well when it comes out, and I hope it does get picked up by publishers because I know it will. And this book is very, very good, and I cannot wait to read it. Lindsay Cummings is a very talented author. I read a little bit of her book, and Sasha is a very good booktuber. She does not disappoint in her videos, and the way she explained the book seemed really, really good, and I cannot wait to read it, and this is going to be a very, very good book, I can tell. So, oh, and guys, if you are interested, go buy it so this book can get picked up by publishers so that they can actually publish it in print. So buy the book and help Sasha and Lindsay out. So buy the book, guys. The next book I have, well, it's not really a book, it's a novella. It's like the Shatter Me novellas that I have. But this goes along with the first book, and I have the second book, which I will be talking about momentarily. But this book I got, again, when I went into the city with my dad, because this was unintentional. I wanted to go in to look for Never Always Sometimes, but I didn't find it. I got Air of Fire, and then I got this because it was a spur-of-the-moment thing, and I spent $10 for this baby, and let me tell you, it was worth it. This book looks really good, this little thing. I'm going to read this along with the first book in the series, which I have behind me, and you can probably know what it is before I even say it, and that is Cruel Crown by Victoria Aveyard. This is a novella, and I assume the first and the main character is POV. I don't know much about this book series. Again, I did not read it. Most of these books I did not read, so I will get to them. I'll probably be book talking most of these books anyway. This goes along with the Red Queen series. It's about a class system where they go up, and it's like, I think like the highest is red and Square wants to be red and everything, so she moves up. And I think this is in her POV. It's a list of novellas, and it also has a sneak peek of Glass Sword in it, which looks pretty good, and I cannot wait to read it. This was a spur-of-the-moment purchase I made at Barnes & Noble, but let me tell you, again, it was worth it. This book is really good, and I cannot wait to read it. I'm going to read it along with Red Queen, which I'm very excited about. The cover looks so pretty. There's a crown on it. It looks similar to Red Queen, and they got like the cover on it. It's small, and it could finish in like a week or so, but this looks pretty good, so I cannot wait to read it. The next book I have is similar to the last one, and you probably know what it is. I have the first book in the series already. I know I'd not read it again, and yes, I know I will read it eventually. And this book is very good. I'm looking forward to reading it. Again, the synopsis on Goodreads just grabbed my attention, and I had to read it. It's on my Goodreads right now, and that is Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. This is the second book in the Glass Sword series. It just came out in February. It looks very, very good. Again, I got the novellas that are going along with it, but that's only one novella in the first book. That's the first book. There's a preview of this book in that little novella thing that I just showed you, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to talk about the synopsis of it for obvious reasons. I didn't read the first book, and I don't want to spoil myself, and it's Barnes & Noble exclusive. But this looks really good, and the cover is so pretty. It's the crown. It's similar to the first one. I got a little glass sword here, and this looks so good. I'm very excited. I like the blue. I like the color. I love everything about this cover. Can we talk about it? And I bet the book is just as good. So I can't wait to read it, and you guys should too. So read it. The next book. I'm going to tell you a little story before I talk about this. I went to Barnes & Noble. I was on a mission to find this book. It took me a while to find it. It was only a paperback, and us booktubers love hardbacks. And it looks really, really good, and I read about it on Goodreads. The premise, again, grabbed me. You can see a pattern here, most of these books do. This book actually came out maybe a year or so ago, and again, similar to the recent book. The other book is coming out soon. A lot of booktubers got the ARC at BEA, which I didn't go to because I was in Chicago, so I could not make it. And this year I can't go because I'm going on vacation, but I'll eventually go to BookCon again. But a lot of these people got the arc of this next book and the next book in the series, and this was originally supposed to be a standalone, but it's going to become a series. I don't know how many books are going to be in it, but I know that there's another book coming out soon. I don't know when, but I have the first book, and that is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. This book looks really good. I love the book premise. It's about this girl her brother was arrested for treason, I believe, and she has to go clear his name, and then she teams up with this boy who's the leader of a military group, and I assume a little romance there. I got a warrior and a soldier, and I love the story about soldiers, and it's amazing. I have a lot of military aspects in my book too, so that's why I like it so much. So that's why it kind of grabbed me. I like the fact of military romancy kind of things, and I like military aspects in books. I love reading about it and soldiers and stuff. But it looks pretty good, and the cover's so pretty. It has houses, and it looks so ancient and arc. It looks like kind of Egyptian-y in a way. And it's so pretty, and I cannot wait to read it. I have no doubts about reading this book because I know I'm going to love it, and I will probably book talk it. We will see. I will be reading this very soon, within the next maybe 6 months. And I know that's not soon, but to me it is. This is a very good book. I am looking forward to reading it, and I cannot wait. The next book I have here just came out in March. It's exciting because I cannot wait to read it. All the booktubers read it. They loved it. I did not read it. I'm going to be reading it hopefully in August. And I will be book talking this. You can bet that. The rest of her books I did not haul, or did I? I don't remember. But I know this book is going to be really good because I love the series. And I cannot wait to go back into this world again after the other one ended with the last book. Oh my God, I cannot wait to read it. And that is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. This book is, again, from the Shadowhunter world. It's going to take place in Emma and Julian's POV. Emma Carstairs is Jem's great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, and Julian is a future Shadowhunter. He's part of the Blackhorn family, I believe, and we saw a little bit of them in Heavenly Fire, but we didn't get much. I have a chapter sample from Lady Midnight. I got a BookCon a year ago, and I did not read it because there was supposedly going to be changes. I didn't know if I was going to read it or not, but Now that I have this book, I don't have to do that because now I can read it. I am very excited about it. I love the Shadowhunter series so much. It's so exciting. This is the first Shadowhunter book I'll be reading since I joined BookTube. I'll be book talking this on this channel, and I'm very excited. Apparently it was very good. BookTuber said it was great. Sasha said there was a plot twist that's gonna like drive everybody up the wall, and I'm so excited. So I cannot wait to read this beautiful book. The cover is beautiful. I don't know who that is, but there's a warrior. She has a sword, and the cover is beautiful. Oh, and Jem and Tessa are gonna be in it. I'm so excited. I love Jem and Tessa, but oh my god, the cover is so pretty, and I'm so excited, guys. So excited. Time to stack the books. I don't really do this much in my videos anymore because I thought I can't handle it, but I'm gonna do it. Lady Midnight. Ember in Ashes. Last Sword. Cruel to the Ground. Zenith. Oh, on my Kindle right now. Passenger. Never, Always, Sometimes. Totally Awkward Love Story. And Crown of Midnight. Oh, look how pretty these books are. I should show you this one. Hold on. There we go. There's a better view. How pretty these covers are. Oh, these spines are beautiful. Thumbnail. That's basically it. I am very excited to read these books. I'm going to put these books down now. That is my video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys got some recommendations out of the books that I showed you guys. Books that I hope you guys get in the future. And that's basically it. I look forward to reading all these books and reviewing them for you guys, hopefully. And videos that you'll probably be getting. I will film another book haul soon. I'm going to start collecting for more book hauls. And be seeing more book hauls, hopefully, in the future. And that's basically it. I'll be trying to film as many videos as I can for you guys. Right now I'm busy trying to figure out videos I'm trying to film. I'm trying to get ideas for videos for you guys. And I'm going to try to film as much as I can. I'm going to film one more video for you guys. Hopefully next month. The end of this month, hopefully. I just haven't had the time. I had to get the California vlog up for you guys. And then I had to get the New York City vlog up. But I'm pretty much active on YouTube. So you guys will see a lot of videos coming in the future, hopefully. And if you are not following, my social media is, my Instagram is @divergentfan93 and my Twitter is @LayFan93. So follow, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!